Hey everybody, Tyler with Tackware here, and we're going to be taking a look today at the Rite in the Rain notebooks. These are an all-weather notebook with some awesome qualities. I've been using them for about 3 months now, and I'm going to tell you a few reasons why I really like them. First of all, I want to show you this little guy. You can see it's a little bit worn out, and I have actually put this through a pretty good torture test that I'm going to show you here in a couple minutes. And I'm going to do a couple more tests with it today on camera, so I'm just going to stick that in this water here, get that nice and wet, and we'll just leave that there for a little bit. So let me tell you a couple things I like about the Rite in the Rain products. There are a lot of them. I'm a huge fan. Couple things, there's a lot of great sizes. Any size you need, they've probably got it. I love these little books. They're super slim, they fit in your pocket, they come in a pack of 3, they're really cheap, and a great thing to have on you all the time, just in case you ever need to write something down. The paper on them has a really cool little grid design. I'll show you that a little bit closer later, but it's really nice when you're drawing out a sketch of anything. Sometimes I'm thinking of a new product and I'll just need to pull out my pad and draw it out, and it's really nice to have this little grid on here so you can get a good perspective on your drawing and be able to draw nice and straight lines. Obviously I love the weatherproof ability of the books. I've had mine through a lot, as you'll see, and they just last. The covers on them are really durable. They feel like they wouldn't be, but they are. Like I said, I've put mine through a lot of different things, and it's a trooper. I figured I'd have to throw it away a long time ago, but I'm still using it every day. So, all right, so let's take a look at some of the sizes. These guys are about a 5x7. We've got a 4x6, a 3x5, and my favorites, these are about 3x4.5. These guys fit in your pocket really nice, really slim. These ones are great for EDC use. These are also great. They've got a lot more pages in them. These are great for the glove box. Also fits in your pocket well, but it's just a little bit thicker, a little bit bulkier. And these, you can get any of these in any of the different kind of bindings. So you got the top spiral, the side spiral, the glue bound, and they're all really durable. This guy, mine used to look like this until I put it through a bit of a torture test, which I'll show you here in a couple of minutes. I've got it still sitting here in this water. And through the torture test, I was sure that these pages were going to break out, but even these little stapled pages held up really well, and as you can see, there's no issues with anything pulling apart at all. Alright, so let's go over the colors. So these come in 4 colors. You got tan, yellow, green, and black. You can get any of the Rite in the Rain books in any of the colors. I'll also add that while these are the sizes that I have, Rite in the Rain has all different sizes. They've got taller ones, they even have printer paper that you can use to print off your own forms or your own sheets and go use them out in the rain, out in the weather, and they won't get destroyed. So Rite in the Rain carries a huge line of different products. These are the ones that I like because I use them typically for just everyday carry, throw in the glove box kind of use. I don't need the printer paper or anything else like that in what I'm doing. So in a minute, I'm going to bring you up close and we're going to take a look at how well we can write underwater when this thing's wet, see how well it does. But let's go take a look at the torture test that I put this very same book through. I had to pour some concrete a couple days ago, and I decided to mix this book in with the concrete just to see how bad it would destroy the book, to see if it was even salvageable at all afterwards. As you can see, we're still going to use the same book, so it fared very well, which was really surprising. So let's go take a look at that. Alright, so I think I have everything I need. I got my concrete, got my hole dug, got my post, got my Rite in the Rain book, my water. We're going to see how this baby holds up. Some water in there. I'm just gonna chuck that right on into there. There it is so far.
a little bit of water right on top of it. I don't know if you can see it there, but the water just kind of falls off of it. We'll rinse it off in a bit. See how it looks. So I did my best to really cover the pages, but the water really just falls right off of it. So I'm gonna throw it in the water bucket, and we'll go rinse it off after I pour this concrete. All right, that looks pretty good. This thing sinks. Might not even need the hose. You can really see how the water just beads right off of it. I mean, you could almost shake dry it. Man, that's impressive. So I was in that wheelbarrow and I was trying to stab it with the shovel and really try to press the cement into the book to see if I could stain it or ruin it. And I have no doubts that this is just going to dry and be just fine. Yeah, wow. Well, I'll show you how it turns out when it's dry. Alright, so let's take a look at a few more details. So I told you about that nice grid pattern that these things have. Let's see if we can see that. Kind of hard to see. So the horizontal lines are obviously nice and prominent. The vertical lines, you can kind of see them there. They're real, it's almost like a dotted line, real subtle, but like I said, really nice if you're trying to draw out some sort of a diagram or chart or a drawing to show somebody something. Really nice to have that little bit of a really subtle grid there. Another nice thing about these is that all of the notebooks that are more for kind of an EDC use have an inch and centimeter ruler on the sides of them, and a lot of them even have, well, this one doesn't, a lot of them even have kind of a reference guide underneath the front cover. I don't know if you can see that there. So you got measurement conversion, English linear measurements, and map scales. So kind of cool if you're out in the wilderness trying to survive and you need that. On the sides there, it looks like you've got different scales for looks like for reading maps. So pretty cool little feature that those have. Got a little bit of the history of the Rite and the Rain product on each one. This guy doesn't have that stuff. This is more of a kind of a journal, kind of a log. I guess it does have a few of those things in the back, but it doesn't have a lot of the other cool little features. These little guys do as well. You got your inches on that side and your centimeters on that side. So pretty cool. These pens, I really love this pen. Super minimalistic kind of pen. It's got a clicker. Writes really nice. Like I mentioned, it's got a pressurized cartridge so that it will write just about anywhere on just about anything. And this bullet pen is pretty awesome too. I've got one of these that I keep in my truck all the time. And that is actually just a pressurized pen cartridge that slips right into the bullet casing. Pretty awesome. Alright, so let's take a look at how well this thing will do up close writing underwater. Let's see if we can adjust a little bit. So I'll use the Rite in the Rain pressurized pen. We got your contractor's pencil, a few different ballpoint pens, a red pencil, that's a gel pen there, and this is just a normal mechanical pencil there. So this one's already had some writing in it. Let's see if we could find an empty page. There we go. So just gonna put that underwater there, completely underwater. So normal ballpoint pen, looks like that's a Papermate. It's gonna write pretty good underwater. As these ones go though, they start to skip. So normal ballpoint pen, non-pressurized, it's gonna start to skip a little bit, which is kind of annoying. You know, when you're trying to write small measurements or something out in the field. I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit here so you can see that. There we go. You can see how it was kind of skipping there. So normal ballpoint pen, here's your contractor's pencil. See how that does? So that's gonna write just fine underwater. That does well. You've got your Rite in the Rain pressurized pen. I'm just gonna go like this and see if it ever starts to skip. As you can see, it is not skipping, and that's completely underwater. So these pens are really the ideal pens for this product if you're going to be using it somewhere out and about where you're going to be getting wet. Or shoot, if you're scuba diving, throw that pen with you. And let's try a gel pen. These, they say, will not work underwater. Oh, did for a second there, and then it stopped. If you push real hard, it'll write, but I don't know if you can see that, but as it's writing, you can see the ink from the gel pen kind of get messed up there. Got your red pencil. That does all right. So really all these do really well, except the gel pen, and especially the Rite in the Rain pen. And the bullet pen is going to be the same. It's got pretty much the same cartridge in it. So you can see how. So you can really see how well those did underwater. What I really like about these is that after you use them, if they get super wet, fall in a puddle, whatever, you can really almost wring them out of the water. Pretty awesome.
So, conclusion, Rite in the Rain products are awesome. I've let this one dry for a couple hours now and it's in great shape. Still has a couple beads of water in there that will probably even just kind of shake out of it. But still definitely usable. You can see the pages do curl a little bit, but that is the only effect of all the abuse that I put this through. Still definitely usable. So go get yours today. Definitely works best with the Rite in the Rain pens with the pressurized cartridges. And if you have any questions, get a hold of us. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and we will get lots more reviews of awesome products out there later. Thank you.